Hey, this is Sherry from Sherry's Plants, and I wanted to give an update to my friends and family on what's going on, what I've been doing. And I know that this still looks like a huge mess, but sometimes things get worse before they get better. I've been working for the past week and a half on removing weeds from off of this mat, and I've also burned all the wood from this whole midsection here. You can see right now I have a fire going down there, and what I have left to do is pull the rest of these weeds, which I think is going to be about 2 days worth of work. And the same thing with this firewood, or this wood here. I should be able to get that done in about 2 days, along with while I'm doing the weeds. Now, this end wall has to come down eventually. I'm not sure. I get my husband. The reason why I've been saving that for last is we were contemplating what to do with the screen. It's still attached on top. I probably got to pull the buggy up to the side and stand on the buggy and pull the screening off, and then have it come down. So this right here is where I plan on doing the most, starting most of the nursery work, and bringing the plants. I have plants, if you can see out that way, where there used to be a greenhouse out there, but right now there's plants out there. And so some of the troubles that I ran into when I was pulling weeds: one, I had a couple old tortoise holes, and yes, I know you're not supposed to do anything with the tortoise holes, but I know for a fact that these were not in use. And you can come down here, you can see where the hole has created a cave-in point here. We're hoping that, well, I'm hoping that as far as this goes, that end, that there's not going to be too much more damage to the mat, except for in this area. I do have a piece of ground mat that I might use, and some gravel, or I might dig some sand and put in here. But you know, I just wanted to tell people that sometimes your dreams don't come easy. I mean, I've been having my head down to the mat on my knees. My knees are all dirty. My hands are dirty. I've gotten bit by ants, by wasps. I also cut my finger today. You know, sometimes you know, you get lost in the process, and I think sometimes the process or the journey helps. It helps you think and contemplate, but you also get worried and concerned if you're doing the right thing and so forth. So so I'm just out here to encourage people to follow your dreams. The weeds will come, you know, and then and sometimes the project looks so massive, and to me, I can get very overwhelmed with what I'm doing right now, and I'm just taking it step by step, what comes first, what comes next. For an example, I will show you what I'm ignoring right now. Yeah, and there's just little problems everywhere. Like I said, the tortoises, they try to like come up in the middle here, and so there's humps and so forth throughout this thing. I still got to tie up all this wire. There's some way out in the lawn I got to tie up and get rid of. But most of this, until I got way down to that end, most of this had fallen in on itself on its own, and it was a matter of coming through and picking up the wood, and everything's got support with this wire. And the thing is our chicken coop is in this mess over here, and that's why I'm just like putting it off to the side until I get this open, because this is going to take such a mass amount of energy. It'll be the next big project. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that, why it's a big project. The chicken coop has seen better days. There's no doubt about that. That screen down there that I was talking about, we might be draping it over the top. We have a full hole in the ceiling here, which is not good. And also, I wanted to show you how everything is tied in. You can see the wires going across and so forth, and everything is tied in. It's sort of like a wicked game of Jenga down here. I'm afraid to pull something down or cut a wire because it's related to this in some sort of crazy way. I will be working on burning some of this wood here and just cleaning up the area. The pots, we just recently had a lot of rain, so I'm waiting for those to dry out a little bit. But the pots and stuff, I will probably have electric netting here. I probably will fence in part of I'm calling it the tarmac right now, part of this, because it's not that I'm worried about the chickens eating the plants. Actually, it's the turkeys that'll eat. They eat my sweet potatoes down like crazy. But what I'm concerned about is them getting in here and knocking over pots. Even the dog will do that. So what I'm probably going to do is probably from the sprinkler right here. And that's another thing. I have not checked to see if that water line's operational, which I don't think it is. So that's going to be another issue I have to deal with before I open. But I'm probably going to run that fence. I'm going to take out all these blackberry this wild blackberry. They're weeds right now, to make it more comfortable to get in and out of here. And then from this down, it's going to be the starting of the nursery. I will open this gate for folks to come in and park over here. So that's what I'm looking forward to right now. And you know, I'm so thankful today because in Florida it gets really hot really early. Take a look at these the grapes, the little baby grapes, the muscadines coming off of here. I don't know if you can see those. Get up close. Yeah, this particular vine on the end always goes nuts. It gets huge. But yeah, so we got grapes coming, and anyhow, so that's what's going on. I still have a bunch of plants to transplant over there. Fire's going, but yep, that's what's going on here at Sherry's Plants. And I hope you like and subscribe. And also, just a reminder, dreams don't come easy. And we'll see how my dream turns out. My dream might become a turd, but you know, I'm hoping within the next couple of days I'm gonna have a nice black shiny mat. This wall will be gone, and I'll have a few plants set out to make it start looking like something productive, and I'll get to show you that. So if you're interested in following me along, let me know. Also gonna take a quick look at this. I can't help it, it's in bloom. It's so beautiful, this trumpet vine. It's always looking good. It looks good all summer long. So if you have a stump in your yard, this is a perfect thing to do with it. So over here is some of the wood I've been burning. And I'll show you what this area looks like since, yep, there's the wood. Anyhow, so yeah, here's the plant area. It's, well, it's like these, man gave we do have some weeds. As I move them over, I'll take care of the weeds and so forth. These man gave plants, they require full sun, and here I have them over in the shade, and I'm just waiting to get over there. I got a couple of these hanging baskets. This year I'm just sort of using what I have around to fill them. And my thought is these right here, these purple heart, I don't know what the name of it is right away, and Vine, those will come back every year. This one here is a man gave called Bad Hair Day, and if you see the picture right there, I'm hoping that it'll look pretty dramatic in these. Over here, got sweet potatoes going off like crazy, like they do. Look at that skink. Oh, he ran off. These I haven't done anything with yet. Chef Kibo salad tree, they are so beautiful. I'm looking forward to transplanting those and seeing how they turn out in the end. You got some goji flowers. I've just been noticing how little or puny the goji plants look, and I've noticed that in stores too, so it's not just me. But I know they go wild once you put them in the ground, but just noting, if you happen to be growing goji berries, they sort of stay puny in the pot, it seems like. These right here are some okra. I put one in a gallon container. I'll show you that over here. This is an ornamental, a red okra, and it almost looks like the Chef Kibo's salad tree. And isn't that a pretty plant? So, yeah, the salad trees are getting big here. And here's some of the blackberry vines that I transplanted. I got some habaneros and sweet potatoes, and over here I got some turmeric I need transplanted. I need to transplant. And by the way, I wanted to mention, in case you're in the area and you're following along, if you're retired and you'd like to volunteer to help out a small business, there's all sorts of stuff I could use help with. So, or you know, you just want some camaraderie, let me know, because anything from making signs, transplanting plants, pulling weeds. I'll probably pull most of the weeds, but I'm getting behind on transplanting plants and could definitely tag in plants and whatever, you know. So if you are in the market looking for something to do, please let me know. We got some papayas growing here. And yeah, I have some winter stuff that I had left out and sort of was waiting to see if they come back, and it's time to give up hopes on those. But and that's it. That's what's going on here. So I hope you like and subscribe, and I hope when I open up that y'all will come by and take a look and support us. I know we don't have a lot right now, but we plan to change that in the future. I got big plans. This isn't going to be a stagnant thing. We're going to grow so much, and the weeds always grow, folks. That's it, you know. I mean, you just have to get past it. Well, and I also too, I wanted to say it was such a beautiful day here in Florida. I got up and it was like 60 degrees, and that this time of year it just doesn't happen, you know. So I was able to get a lot done. Also, yeah, I wanted to let you know too about this area here. Now, once I get that up and going, I'm going to transplant and move plants over to there. And then this area, I don't know, I'm going to try and move the tables, but this area, this fall, we'll be trying to put up a greenhouse. We have one. It just needs the physical labor of putting it up done, and like I said, just not ready for it right now. So, and look at the turmeric, it's finally coming up. I think it's crazy how they do nothing and you think they're all dead, and then all of a sudden they just start coming up. Look at all their little... And so that's it for now. have a wonderful day. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. I might be making another video. I might not this weekend. Might be enjoying the time myself. But yeah, I've been pretty busy, so it's been hard for me to keep up with the videos. Bye now.